We're the only 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week social service agency that's out there.
It's a tough job, but it's got to be done.
I think it's very important to know where we came from, to know where you're going. The department officially started in 1899, so we've been formed since that time, and we actually saw a police chief paid along with 4 police officers at the time, plus a jailer, and they didn't get paid very much. I mean, we're talking $50 a month kind of a thing.
The police chief's position for many, many years was an elected position.
Eventually it became to what we see today, being appointed by the city manager or the city administration.
I, Kenneth M. Burton,
do solemnly swear.
On March 30th, Kenneth Burton was sworn in as the city's new police chief.
So I'm asking you tonight to look at crime from the citizen's perspective.
He is the 20th person to be sworn in as the police chief in the department's 110-year-old history.
I'm kind of unique in the fact that I have literally done just about everything you can do as a police officer. Having left law enforcement for a few years and come back to it back in the late 70s and early 80s, I came back with a vengeance and I wanted to do everything. So I literally did everything. Investigation side, worked in traffic, worked in patrol, rode a motorcycle, was in tactical, literally did it all.
Chief Burton hit the ground running. During his first month, he reorganized the department and adopted standards on how to use tasers.
The citizens and the people that they elect are the ones that determine whether or not we can have tasers at all. So I think it's important that the public trust that we're going to use them properly, that we're going to train our officers properly, and that when we make mistakes, we're going to accept that and fix the mistake and admit it openly and then go on down the road.
Without moving, go ahead and take your hands out of your pockets for me, Brian. Okay,
As police officers, I ask my troops to treat people like they would their father or their mother or their brother or their sister if they encountered them in the same situation. And when you do that, if you're treating the people you come in contact with as you would a family member, then you're not going to have anybody complain on you because you're going to treat people like you would want to be treated.
Burton's expectations echo those required by Paul Chevins, chief of police for 21 years.
I warned repeatedly they had to have high morals, and for they were an example in the community. And I kept telling them that. I told them all the time that I wanted them to be clean and above board in every respect. You know, above all, honest and moral people.
Chevins holds the record as having the longest tenure of any Columbia police chief. During his more than 2 decades with the department, Chevins promoted higher education among his officers, offering extra pay when they earned enough college hours. He also established the police department pension retirement plan and hired the first female officer.
I believe there were 4 women that applied the same time I did, and I think there were 60 men that applied for several openings. And I was very fortunate that I was the one female chosen at the time to be hired by Columbia Police.
I just thought we needed a woman on the department. We had a lot of women arrested and not much way to shake them down.
He said, "Do you think you can really do this job?" And I said, "Oh, I know I can do the job."
Well, I mean, no disrespect. Number one is, I thought Chief was crazy for hiring. I think she was the first woman that was ever hired, plus the tiniest woman. But after we worked together, and we did work some major cases too, and she just became one love of my life. She was great to work with.
She broke that proverbial glass ceiling for all the females. She made it to where it was going to be a little easier for us to be involved with the police department.
And this is the guy that we arrested on that blood analysis.
This is around the time when investigators started looking at blood as a possible key to solving cases.
We brought it up at the Frieders trial, but it was so new that they wouldn't accept it.
Other technological changes at that time included radar speed control.
The first time we set it up in a school area, we caught 23 or 21 speeders, and I think 20 of them were women with parents of the school children coming back from school.
Over the years, technology has changed, our culture has changed, but our police department's commitment to the community remains.
By and large, I think the officers are dedicated people and want to do a good job.
It's important to remember that all police departments in the country go out there and make an effort to hire the very best and the very brightest.
Chief Burton leads a department consisting of 156 sworn officers and 31 civilian employees.
Neighborhood involvement, citizen involvement in our job. We want it, we welcome it.
If a citizen insists on talking to me, they think it's important enough that they need to talk to the chief of police, then they'll be put on my calendar.